Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. As we know, today is Wind Down Wednesday. We still have 8 tickets left. So, shalom. We're on all four platforms now. Shalom. Happy Wednesday. As we know, today is Wind Down Wednesday. But I had a message for you guys. Something was on my heart, and I just want to know, are you passing the show up test? And one of my mentors asked that recently, and he asked that of all the people that he's mentoring with all the mentees, are you passing the show up test? And do you know what the show up test is? Just to go ahead and explain to you what it means to pass the show up test. So I have to give you the definition of what the show up test is. How are you showing up for yourself? What is your expectation of you? What are you doing to pour into yourself to make yourself better every single day? A few things that I've learned, and I want to share those things with you, the things that I have learned over the years in doing some research, in wanting to better myself, because it all starts with you. You can only make you better if you invest in yourself. So, what are you doing to invest in yourself? What are you doing each and every day to make yourself a better version of you? Because we only can compare ourselves to who we were yesterday, and we see who we are today. And each and every day we strive to be a better version of ourselves. So let's do a checklist. And you can say it in the comments, or you can just take inventory if you are passing the show up test, okay? Each and every day, what time do you spend on your self care? And that means making sure that you're getting up at the time that you need to be prepared for whatever you're going to do for the day, making sure that you have your to do list, making sure that you know what you're going to be doing during that day, having like an itinerary or knowing what your day consists of so that you can know that you are getting those goals reached, you are attacking that to-do list, and you're making sure that you're staying present and you're staying proactive better than reactive. So what are those things that you're doing? Are you doing those things? And if you said that you want to be better in something, let's just say it's working out. Let's just say you want to get better at writing. Let's say you want to get better at reading. Let's say you want to get better in just improving your self esteem. What are the things that you're doing to show up for yourself? Recently, somebody told me, they said, hey, thank you for the hearts. Hey, Nana. Hey, Black Fire Brigade. Hey, Michael. Thank you for joining the live. Make sure you give some hearts. Make sure you go ahead and put some comments in the comment section on all social media. You guys can put some comments up. What's up, Visual Manifesto? Hey, how you doing? So just talking about what are those things that you're doing. So one thing that I did learn in doing this research, so I want to share those things with you so that you can show up for yourself better and pass the show up test. So I learned that the first 30 minutes of your day, whatever you're doing in the first 30 minutes of your day, dictates the flow of your day. So being mindful and purposeful about what you're doing in that first 30 minutes of your day. So I chose over time to have positivity in the first 30 minutes of my day. So for my first 30 minutes, I'm not allowing anything outside to influence what I have going on. And people say, oh, the environment is this, the, the vibe is that, or when I go a place this, I however that people act, these people are mean, their, attitudes and stuff like that. I learned that you have to dictate how your environment goes. You have to bring the positivity. You have to bring what it is that you want. You set the tone for your day and you set the tone for wherever you go and walk in confidence in what you have going on. So that's something that I've learned. So that first 30 minutes is going to dictate what your day is. So if you want positivity in your day, then start off by making sure that you're intentionally having something positive to influence you. Thank you for joining the live. Send some hearts. Make sure you share this live. Um, Making sure you're intentional about what it is. So whether it's starting out with prayer, whether it's starting out with meditation, whether it's starting out listening to a song that is going to inspire you and make you feel good about yourself. Make sure that you're being intentional about that first 30 minutes. So that's one thing that I learned. The second thing that I wanted to share with you all that I learned, and I started looking at some statistics. SME numbers person, want to look it up, doing some research. So find out that the closest people that you are around, and that's within 6 feet of you, the people that you are around the most, then you are going to be inspired by them in a positive rate by 25%. So 25% rate of positivity is going to rub off on you from the people that you are in close connection with. That's what's going to happen. On the other hand, if you are in a negative environment and you are within 6 feet of those people and they are influencing you, you are going to be inspired in a negative way at a 30% rate. So, being purposeful about choosing the environments that you're in is going to be a great decision for you. And that's what I do. So if you choose, hey, Ice Fit, thanks for joining. We're talking about, are you passing the show up test for yourself? And we're giving those things that letting you know, checkbox, if you passing the show up test. So what environment are you in? Who are you surrounding yourself with? And also, what have you decided what your goals are going to be? So, for example, and just giving you guys an example of something that I've experienced recently, and then also some statistics to follow it up. So, recently, I was speaking with someone on a video call or in person, I can't remember, but I was talking to someone, and it was like, your skin looks very beautiful. And I was like, I know. And it was like they got that drawback, like you could see it, but if they say study to show yourself approved, and if you know that you've been working hard on something, and you know that you know that you know that thing, and you know that you've been doing what it takes to get the results that you're getting, and of course, I do facials. Of course, we talk skincare. Of course, we talk about making sure that you're hydrating yourself. But one thing about that is if you're not a product of the product, how can you tell people about what to do to make sure that they get the results that they get if you have not been doing it yourself? So, and I also had like, I'll tell you guys like a real life situation the other evening. Got ready to lay down. It was super late, probably like, I won't even say evening at that point. It's like 1 in the morning and it's time to lay down. And I did my cleanse. I did my shower and all that stuff, and I did my cleanse. But I laid down and I needed to do my toner. I needed to do my serums for the evening, and I needed to do my moisturizer. So I was like, I don't feel like it. I'll get up in a minute. But as we know, if you lay down, you get relaxed. Next thing you know, you are waking up and it's hours later or it's the next morning. I did not want that to happen. So what I did was I got up, I went ahead and got my cotton round. Make sure you share this live, like this live, comment, tell your story in the comments if you want, if you've done the same thing. So I wanted to make sure that I did my skincare routine for the evening. So I got up, I did my toner, I put my serums on, and then I did my moisturizer. So a lot of times when I talk to people about their skincare routine, and when we have a discussion or when I'm teaching, I usually say, make sure you do your skincare routine for the evening right before you eat dinner or directly after dinner. Why do I say that? And I tell them this all the time because once you sit down, because most people get itis, myself included. So when you get itis for the evening, you do not feel like getting back up, or you say you're going to get up, but then you fall asleep. And then what you think is going to be a nap, you end up falling asleep for the evening because you're so relaxed. So that's why you want to do your skincare routine right before dinner or directly after dinner. And then go ahead, of course, brush your teeth and all of that kind of stuff to make sure you keep your teeth in your mouth. So it was just funny that that person was drawn back from me saying, I know. And the reason I know is because I've been consistent. I've been diligent. I've been purposeful about making sure that I do my skincare routine. So, how are you showing up for yourself? This is the statistic behind the story. Make sure you guys thank you for joining the live. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. So, the statistic behind what I'm talking about is 15 minutes to 18 minutes a day doing that thing that you want to become great at, that thing that you want to get better at. Hey, William, doing that thing that you want to become great at. 15 to 18 minutes a day, you're going to be better than the average person by a whole lot. So if you want to be number one in your industry, you want to be number one at the job, you want to be number one in the sport, you want to be number one in whatever, if you want to be better and you want to excel, you want to be great at it, then 15 to 18 minutes a day, making sure that you are being purposeful and studying the craft that it is that you're in, the craft that you want to get better at, that is what it takes in order to elevate yourself where you're better than 80% of the people that are doing the thing that you are doing because you are taking the time each and every day to better yourself. So that's what I meant by saying study to show yourself approved, because you've been doing not baseline, not minimum, but you're doing above and beyond so that way you can be better. So investing in yourself. And who is holding you accountable for you showing up for yourself? So you say that you're doing a show up test, but do you have a mentor? Do you have a accountability partner? And if you are the person like, I'm doing this on my own, I'm going to do it in private, I'm not going to tell anybody, do you have a journal with a timeline? And you have it where it says started on this date. These are the steps that it's going to take to progress. And you're checking off each and every day. I did 15 minutes. I did 18 minutes. I got this done. I got that. You got line items. Hi, head. How are you? So go ahead and make sure that you're keeping track of you passing the show up test. So another thing that you may want to do, if you say you want to get healthier, you want to eat better, passing the show up test for yourself each and every day is making sure that you put what it is that you say you want to be better at. If it's eating your fruits and vegetables, make sure you're putting it in your meal plan. So if you have to start doing a meal plan, and even if it's day by day meal plan, okay, today is Wednesday. I'm going to write down the things that I'm going to eat on Thursday so that I can be better. But also taking inventory of what I ate on Wednesday so that I can know how I am showing up for myself. Am I doing a healthier version of myself? Am I getting the nutrients that I need? So are you passing the show up test for yourself? Are you showing up for you and not expecting somebody to save you? What are you doing to invest in yourself? So 15 to 18 minutes a day in whatever the thing is that you want to get better at. If it's speaking another language, 15 to 18 minutes a day gets you better in no time. And then you can calculate how many hours that is a year. And then you can see what the results yield and you can track your progress. So that's why I do encourage journaling. And that's what I have to get better at. So that's my confession, my accountability. So y'all can see it. This is time stamps of what I have to get better at is journaling. I do my to-do list, and I know you've heard you don't start the day until the day is done. So what that phrase means is plan out your day. Hey, Ayan, plan out your day. Write it down what you're going to be doing for the day. Itemize hour by hour if that's what you need, or those things that you need to make sure you get done for the day. And then at the end of that list, now you go ahead and start your day. Even if it's first thing after you do your 30 minutes of meditation or your inspiration, or if you're doing affirmations, do those things that are going to help you elevate, those things that are going to put you in the right mind space to elevate. I hope that you have learned something from this. And if you didn't learn anything, and this is just confirmation, and this is just another reminder to get back to you, to get back to investing in yourself, because you are your greatest investment. When you invest in yourself, and that's another statistic, when you invest in yourself, that is when you're going to get much greater. You're going to get greater when you're investing in yourself. Yep. So go ahead and invest in yourself and get you, if you don't have a mentor, get a mentor. If you don't want a mentor, make sure that you are tracking your progress by keeping a journal or having some type of um, goal sheets, so that that way, even if it's a vision board, and once you've completed that vision on that vision board, you can put like a green check mark, or you can put a yellow smiley, a smiley face or something on there. Hey Goblin, how are you? So making sure that you're doing that. So I wish you the best. Go ahead and show up for yourself, because when you show up for yourself, you can show up for those others that you help better. You can pour into other people better when you show up for yourself. So pass the show up test by showing up for yourself. Pass the show up test by investing in yourself 15 to 18 minutes a day on whatever it is you want to get better at. Pass the show up test by getting you a mentor or making sure that you are journaling so that you can track your progress. Pass the show up test by making sure that you are taking care of you. So even if it's exercise, 15 to 18 minutes a day, stretching, 15 to 18 minutes a day, learning a new language, 15 to 18 minutes a day is going to make you better than 80% of people. So you'll be better than average. And you'll be better than who you were yesterday. So whoever you want to be in the future, start investing today for the future you, so that the future you will thank you for stepping out on faith, accepting the challenge, and investing in you. I love you guys. Have a great day. For those who are going to come out for Wind Down Wednesday, we look forward to pampering you. And thank you for everybody who has shared the video. Make sure you go ahead and order that Barack Obama body oil scent. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And I think May 1st, we're going to go ahead and drop the bundle where you can get the Barack Obama body oil. You can get the Barack Obama hand crack scents. And you can also get you a car freshener for your car. And if you do not have a vehicle, just use it as air freshener in the house so that it smells good. I promise you, you're going to like the scent. It's unisex. It is very, that's what it makes you say. So that's what that scent does. It's like, it's refreshing. I just said, I think that's what he smells like. So that's why I was created. It's a Michelle Obama scent. And I was like, the Barack Obama, they're going to open up his center this summer. And why does he not have a scent that people are using and smelling? So I hope that you guys love the creation. I hope that you're able to go ahead. You can message, inbox, or you can go straight to the website and check it out. But it was approved by somebody. Mike Epps approved. So go ahead and check out the YouTube and see what he had to say about the product. And most people who like it. So if you have a video and you have the product, because not a lot of people have it yet, it's just being dropped right now. So if you want to get it, or you want to get the hand crack and get that smooth, soft, silky, supple skin that you deserve, if you want your skin looking like these, and you want to feel it like silky, smooth, soft, supple, make sure you go ahead and get you some hand cracks so that we can get you squared away. And if you're having any skincare issues, go ahead and reach out to us so that we can help you resolve those issues. And if we cannot help you resolve those issues, we can also get you in tune with a dermatologist, and we will work with your dermatologist to get your skin looking as fabulous as you want it to be. So we want to make sure that you're looking and feeling your very best. Because if you look in the mirror and you like what you see, you're going to smile. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to be happier. And it is going to project in the way that you carry yourself. So you're going to hold your head a little bit higher. You're going to pull those shoulders back a little bit further. And you're going to walk with a better stride because you feel good about you. And that is what we do. We help you to relax, rejuvenate, refresh. So that when you leave better than you came. And you're able to go ahead and feel great about yourself and be confident in the skin that you're in. And that's what we want to do. All right. Have a great day. You can inbox me. Go ahead and inbox me, and then that way we can have a conversation and we can go live together. Okay. All right. Have a great day. I love you guys. And don't forget to go ahead and check out the YouTube video with Mike Epps. It is only on YouTube right now. Go ahead and check it out. I'll be dropping it on other platforms later. And go ahead and get your Barack Obama body oil and your hand crack so that you can be looking, feeling your very best. And for those who are coming to Wind Down Wednesday, it's each and every Wednesday. You are going to get pampered. You are going to be getting treated like the king that you are. And you are going to be getting treated like the queen that you are. And when you leave, you are going to be relaxed, rejuvenated, and refreshed. And yes, we do have refreshments and beverages, so that way you won't leave feeling hungry. So you can go home and relax. You can go home and go to bed if you want to. So you do not have to leave here and be like, what am I going to get to eat? It's 10 o'clock p.m. We want to make sure that you're good. So go ahead and get your RSVPs for either tonight or for next week. But we look forward to pampering you. We love you. Have a great day. Shalom. All right. Thank you for joining today over